yes. Middle of the week. Pirate TV. We just kicked it off. Is there anybody out there? Let's have a look. Hey, there we go. Facebook are fast out the gates here, and then AstroRaf is beaming in on Twitch. Welcome everyone. Aid Huntingford's got a glass of wine in hand. I'll just play a little bit of this. Quickly say hello. Hi everyone. Michael Dabrowski's next up. Rodai, Ratboy, Dr. Deej. Dr. Deej's got his coconut and rum ready. Terry the Ghost sends ghostly regards. It's that time on a Wednesday night when we get pirate-like. Slovakia crew are in the house. Jay Maston, hi there. It's really nice we've got you guys, regular listeners. Dustin Boyd says every Wednesday my son knows it's Colca time. Big love. Very welcome. Jerome Smith is here. Now you may notice I'm a bit sounding not quite on full power today. I'll tell you about that later. So I've not been too well, but still wanted to do the show. Bedini Fish, with a fish posse there, Swooning Fish and Bedini Fish, and Olive. Hi there, welcome. Steve Maybe, hello to you mate. Christophe Toulouse, and Ruffra, beaming in. Okay, I think we'll kick off with a bit of jamming. And Hoo Ha Loves Wax, also there. Welcome. Wicked Plastic Man, that's me, mate. Indeed. Well, actually, I'm more than Wicked Silicon Man nowadays, but... Thanks for the good wishes there, people. Okay, let's have a look. What we got on the jam table. Now, I thought I'd take a ride on this Quantum track by the wonderful Alicia and Frost, and this is the pack, the set I should say, which gets bundled with the app. So when you get it, you can just start rocking straight away. Ian Scott Devlin in Connecticut, welcome. Adrian Taylor, Adriano Pais Ginelli. Interesting question there, Joey Hanna. Will we be on Alex Patton's new exclusive 12-inch Obscure label? I believe that we're getting the Orb remix of Timber put out on that release. We just gave permission for that. Hey Ingmar, good to see you there, mate. And Mixmaster Morris is beaming in. Says he's just on a Moses Sumner mix. I'm sure that will be lush. Matthew Xavier and Guy Carter are locked in. Yeah. Keith Atkins, yeah, the old... funny enough, yesterday an old friend of mine from KISS came around called Gabby, and so we were talking about old times. She ran the program called The Word on KISS. So, okay, we have got a good little posse in the house. DJ Syke. Toon Boss Chait. Let us have some trap beats to get things going with a bang. Here we go. And 1. 2, 3, 4. This is sort of our demo pack. Let me know how the level's sounding. Hopefully we got it under control. Thank you, Adrian Taylor. They all sound good. Let's check out some sub. So you can have this pitch ramp on here. So it bends the sound. If I turn that off, we just get a sub 1 note. And that's triggered off the channel 1, the bass track. That's what triggers the sub. Matrix. Sorry, slice matrix. This is a way to get some polyrhythms. Reverse things. Timings. Let's patch in some filter mods. You see the frequency there's being controlled now by that modulation sequencer that we just patched in up here. Okay, here we go. Channel clip. Dr. Acor in the place. Let's go somewhere else. What we got up here? 3, 4. That wasn't doing what I expected. Modulation the tuning here up at the top. Dub it. dial that reverb back a little bit. Oh yeah, it's quite meaty. Adriano wants to know when Solid Steel is going to return. I couldn't speak to that, to be honest, mate. At some point, it should do. Hey, Mike Curran, good to see you there, mate. I've pleased to say, got a new, by the way, yeah, a new remix of Adrian Sherwood's for one of our Keller Ket tracks. He's remixed Freedom Groove. I think I mentioned that the other week when we did the competition. Okay, let's take it somewhere else. And a bit of Tosca. Speeded up to a unrespectful degree, but I thought it sounded quite good. So K7 is one of the labels that we should be able to play without getting any grief from Facebook. Hey, Zoran Lojanika from Belgrade. Yeah, I'll give you a shout out for the superheroes there. We had a great time in Belgrade in 2000. Amazing. Dr. Acor there. Percy says it's sounding fat. Sometimes the mistakes are the most fun. Yeah. Suzuki by Tosca. Okay, and whilst we're doing this, let's get a little bit of news in the area. Yeah, I thought this was quite funny. Let's rewind that old Suzuki there. So yeah, apparently the bread you get in your Subway sandwiches is not bread because there's too much, it exceeds the sugar. And it's like Marie Antoinette, isn't it? So the poor have no bread, let them eat cake. If they have no good food, let them eat shit. But the Irish have come through with a legal decision saying they cannot claim that it's bread. Oh, I see. The company had argued that the bread used in Subway sandwiches counted as a staple food and was consequently exempt from VAT. And it draws a distinction, the VAT Act, between staple foods like bread, tea, coffee and cocoa and milk, and more discretionary indulgences such as ice cream, chocolate, pastries. So clearly the amount of sugar has taken it into the sweet meat category. Olive, hope your hangovers passing off. I say last night I was up the entire night. Well, put it this way, I was in the bathroom and it was messy. And I'm feeling extremely fragile today. And I'm not sure that I'm going to do the full 2 hours show. I wanted to be here and do it for the peeps, but I'm feeling a little bit rubbish. But let's see how we go. Nice to see your comments there. Mixmaster of Morris says cake is a made-up drug. Yes, referring to that piss take. Who was it who did that? Was it Chris Morris that managed to get that discussion in Parliament about the terrible new drug cake? No, Morris. It was a conscious decision to speak speed this track up. Let's have a look. So apparently all the COVID loans in the UK, there's been a lot of fraud going on. And apparently taxpayers could lose as much as 26 billion. They sort of rushed them through. A recent BBC investigation revealed how fraudsters were using the loan system. Yeah, brass eye, that's right, yeah. I think it sounds alright, DJ Psych, indeed. Hey there, Vic Mellies from the UK. I could have a little whiskey, I suppose. Might be a good idea. Let's move on to... Now this is pretty mad, actually. Obviously, not always the biggest fan of Boris Johnson and the Tory party. But, and it's easy to say shit, but this is quite a big announcement. Unveil plan to power all UK homes with wind by 2030. That is pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. And my mates, the Headspace guys, who are into alternative energy, they said years and years ago that offshore wind for the UK, that's the one, because we've got a lot of coastline and a lot of wind to harvest. Obviously on-land wind turbines, which I think are rather beautiful actually, but they're a bit more controversial. But offshore wind turbines, pretty much all good, isn't it? The Prime Minister said the UK would become the world leader in low-cost clean power generation, cheaper than oil and gas, comparing the UK's resources in offshore wind to Saudi Arabia's oil wealth. Well, I think that's a bit fanciful. We believe that in 10 years' time, offshore wind will be powering every home in the country, including your plug-in electric vehicle. Well, I would love to see it. That is good news. If the Tories are actually backing green recovery, that is exactly what's needed. And it would be popular. As they're much hated, it would get them some popularity. And it's, yeah. As John Sovan, who's the director of Greenpeace, said, if carried through, the commitment would help cement the UK's global leadership. Yes, quite. Don't want to be too cynical, but we'll believe it when we see it. That's cool. And finally, we see that air pollution in London has dramatically plunged since 2016. So it's not just to do with COVID. And Sadiq Khan's getting quite some credit for that, the Mayor of London. Well, Bedini Fish, I can imagine worse things than being an island surrounded by windmills. I think they're even quite good for the marine life. It's not... it's good. Yeah. So the air pollution in London, everyone thought, like, we'd never fix it. The number of schools in areas with illegal levels of nitrogen dioxide has fallen by 97%, from 455 to 14. That is decent. Dramatic reductions. Been achieved by changes that have deterred dirty vehicles from entering the city centre, driven up the use of cleaner vehicles, ending the licensing of new diesel taxis, and extending the amount of protected space for cycling have also contributed. I'll drink to that. That's decent. Okay, what we got coming up on the jam? Oh yeah. All right, something a bit experimental here. Let's dial it up. Tosca Suzuki has been keeping us going for a while. So, the Endless Crew with Tio, Cohen, Ludi, TPJ, and Red Sky Lullaby we did a great jam it was 2 weeks ago now, to forest it up there with this reset the BPM. And the TO's concept was a tribute to Mika Vainio from Panasonic in Finland. So this is quite abstract. Hopefully you'll bear with us here. As I say, I didn't have as much time to spend on the show this week, owing to the weird attack I had last night. Let's have a look. So what we're doing is getting a workflow sorted out. Where we can harvest audio produced by the Endless community, turn it into jam pro sets. Is Tio in the house here? He said he was going to tune in today. Yeah, VO Swing, that's a great news, isn't it? Read those London pollution statistics. Hey there, Cohen. Is that Cohen as in Endless? We're listening to your sounds here, mate. Step through some of these combinations. This is going to be fairly ambient, not so banging. VO Swing. All I mean is I suddenly got very ill last night and spent the whole night and the whole day feeling very sorry for myself. But we're rocking on. We're here with the Pirates. Synapse to Synapse. Across the tracks. And as you know by now, this is our little cold cut instrument called Jam Pro. An interesting function I could demonstrate here on which I got the idea for this from the one Prince Fatty, reggae dub producer. So you can have that reverb and you can have a pre-delay, which means that the reverb doesn't come in till a little bit later. Can give some quite interesting rhythms. Well, Jurion is asking about the software. This is an iPad app, and it's called Jam Pro. It's a mere $10 on the store. And this is Coldcut's beat instrument. And it's been a 25-year journey since we started off with the first version of what was called D-Jam in the 90s. This is what Coldcut used for our live shows. It's quite a similar concept, a 4-track loop mixer with effects. But having this touch control makes it into a really playable instrument. And if you don't have an iPad, you can get Ninja Jam, which looks quite similar and has a lot of the same functions and is free and works on iPhones and Android as well. And you can play with that and see if you dig it. Nice. I hope you'll indulge me with this slightly more abstract approach to the jam. Thanks for posting that in, Rob Tame there. Yeah, Jerome, it's like, you know, it's like hooking up your fingers, your ears and your eyes, your sense of rhythm and sound into a sort of direct circuit that is a lot of fun to play with. Bringing in another Tosca track on the quiet there. Dope beats. Joey Hanna, that 8 stem looks quite interesting. I hadn't heard of that actually. I have to check that out. But the whole stem mixing thing, you know, Native Instruments tried to do that and didn't really work out. I think maybe it was just a bit too much for DJs. I thought it was wicked, but for me, this loop-based approach, it's more compact. Tosca again on K7. This is called Busenfreund. Busenfreund, if anyone's from Germany, could mean bus friend, but might mean something else. Hey there, Dapper Dunk. From Edinburgh, tuning in. Yeah, we're alright. Soldiering on. Really? You say Radio 3 used to play Pansonic, did they? Yeah, so you say, as Mixmaster says, it's pretty daring. I do hear some pretty avant-garde stuff on Radio 3 sometimes, actually. Things have moved on. Okay. Oh yeah. So we've got some collectivism of the week. This is our recommended 2, 3, 4. This is our recommended campaign of the week, the Robin Hood tax, which is about taxing the banks and using that money for normal people's benefit. And they actually got quite, there you go, over 1 million supporters. Callum, if you could post that in. robinhoodtax.org.uk, I think it's worth a support. This was an interesting article. Graphene, the sort of Buckminster Fuller version of carbon. We've got a new type of circuit that generates clean, limitless power. I think limitless is a bit of an exaggeration there. It's suitable for smaller circuits. An energy harvesting circuit based on graphene could be incorporated into a chip to provide clean, limitless, low voltage power for small devices and sensors. Now this I thought was interesting. The idea of harvesting energy from graphene is controversial because it refutes physicist Richard Feynman's well-known assertion that the thermal motion of atoms, known as Brownian motion, cannot do work. But the Thibodeau's team found that at room temperature, the thermal motion of graphene does in fact induce an alternating current, an achievement thought to be impossible. Let's have a look at these. The rise of the COVID robots. In an age of social distancing, machines are being used for everything from cleaning to taking temperatures. What's that then? Okay. A coronavirus-themed robot sprays disinfectant in Chennai, India. The England cricket captain talks to the Sky Sports robot. An AI robot runs a health check on a visitor for the China International Fair for Trade in Beijing. It's a funky little bus there, isn't it? Demonstration of Deli Row, a noodle delivery robot that takes payments from smartphones at Takanawa Gateway Station in Tokyo. They like their robots, the Japanese. Yeah, a lot of medical robots going on. Children look at a robot that takes their temperature and displays it on the screen. That's in Madrid. Coffee robot in Beijing. Someone getting a selfie with another medical robot. Okay, I think that's enough for them. What have we got here? Oh yeah, this was pretty interesting. Scientists discover 24 super habitable planets with conditions that are better for life than Earth. I don't see how they could be better for life than Earth, frankly, but interesting. Let's have a look at what it says. A total of 24 super habitable planets may have conditions more suitable for life than Earth and better stars than the Sun. I like the Sun. The Sun's all right. There's nothing wrong with the Sun. Identify planets that were older, slightly larger, warmer and wetter than Earth. Life could thrive more easily on planets which orbit changing stars with longer lifespans than the Sun. Yeah, well, the 24 planets are all more than 100 light years away, meaning it's difficult to see them up close, let alone get to them. But bit of interstellar warp drive. Hi there, Bob Katuk. And Nikolai, good to see you here, mate. Once again, thanks for your sterling work on making some video clips every week. Caffeine and graphene, yeah. A graphene-powered toaster, Bob, that would be wicked. Yes, as Morris says, the other planets are Trump-free, so that's a definite advantage. Hey there, Sergey. Sergey Zakharov in the house. You know, mate, I haven't been into the office for some while to pick up your kind gift that you've sent me there, but we are going to London soon. So, I'm looking forward to it. Rob Wood, good evening to you. Yeah, Nikolai has given us some cat videos. Let's have a look at what else we've got on the jam scenario. Oh, wait a moment, maybe we'll play one of these tracks. You know this one. Hi there, Anna. And there, Florencio. Yo to you. And this is, let me just quickly say hello. Now this is from listener John Ward. And he's made this using the Ninja Jam Cold Cut Beats and Pieces pack. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this actually. Morris, you might like this. Brian Eno made his oblique strategies sort of cards that when you're stuck creatively, you're supposed to shuffle them and take one out. And my mate Marcus, I was jamming with him yesterday, doing some drums and psych, which is pretty cool. So there we used an oblique strategy. He says he's never used it for anything else, but we found a use for them after all, an oblique use. I sent that to Brian Eno yesterday, hopefully he won't be pissed off. Yeah. How cold can Cold Cut get? Pretty cold. Now what have I done with that other track? Okay, let me stick through. A few more positive newses here. Let's see what we got. No, Morris, I don't know what grotesque tables are. Maybe you can enlighten us. Good. Pension. Oh, come on now. Pension funds are rushing away from fossil fuels. Okay, oblique strategies. All right. Good old David Attenborough wants us to prioritise investing in nature. I hear that. Such a good piece of news. The Amazon, and not Jeff Bezos' one, the real Amazon, is near the tipping point of switching from rainforest to savanna. That doesn't sound too good. Yeah, Pursue's been getting into the Peter and the Wolf cut up. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Now this was quite good. Positive News, my favourite magazine. The school children have drafted their own emergency climate bill. Give some leadership there. The young people are taking matters into their own hands. Now I heard about this a few months ago. Yes, we can get plastic plastic-eating bugs. Promises to enable full recycling. Yes. Super enzyme that degrades plastic bottles 6 times faster than before it's been created by scientists and could be used for recycling within a year or 2. Okay. Yes, Anna, this is Beats and Pieces. Julian Cooper's getting deep into Ninja Jam. And Jerome, I don't really use the old hardware studio anymore. Where's my man, sir? Okay. Segueing clumsily out into, this is a track by Callum, who helps me put the show together under the name Chimera. Nice little beat. I'll waffle on for a little bit more. Oh yeah, maybe we'll play that in a minute. Okay. And a few other headlines. This is revealing our cue sheet here. Let's get this one ready. When companies make eco-friendly commercials. Okay, here we go. Let's turn on the camera for a sec. Yeah, like we say, give us some signal. We love to hear what your creative community are doing. If you make a beat, a jam, some artwork, or even if it's just a link to an interesting video, you can punt it over to us. jampro1000@gmail.com, and we'll feature it in the show, as we've got a few things each week. Anna Florencia is saying Bolsonaro needs to be voted out worse than Boris or Trump. You have no idea. I think what's happening in Brazil is properly scary, definitely. Okay, let us see if I can get this little number to work. Where is it? Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, it's me, the CEO and chairman of Big Oil Company, and I put on this hard hat and glasses for the first time in my life to tell you that our company cares about the world that we live in. So this year we are pledging to donate over $500,000 to various wildlife restoration programs. Hey, it's me, the CEO of the Big Motor Company, and this year we care, and we have always cared about the environment. So right now we are going to do our part and pledge to commit nearly 1/8 of our vehicles to being 10% more fuel efficient by the year 2085, and that is our promise. Hello, it's me, the CEO of the Big Soda Pop Company, and I am out here at this beautiful national park that I have definitely been to before. This year our company is pledging to do its part to help this beautiful earth of ours by making our plastic bottle caps containing roughly 3 to 8% less plastic. Just doing our little part to help out this beautiful world of ours. Hello, I am the CEO of a large paper manufacturing company, and this year, our company is pledging to make our paper-based products 10 to 15% more compostable. We're just doing our little part to make sure that our products do not aid in harming environments like this one here, where animals live and thrive, and there's an endangered species right there.
Here we go. Right. So, Yeah, Dr. Deej, it's interesting. Coca-Cola, terrible for pollution. I have seen an advert on the tube just in the last few weeks that Coca-Cola's plastic bottles are now going to be 50% recycled plastic, and they're going to move to 100% soon. So, when they do something good, we should say, yeah. Okay. Now, this is an odd little pack. There's a grime DJ called Clumsily. And I thought his mix was pretty dope, so I took it and chopped it up into pieces. And then also put in some Alfred Hitchcock samples. Michael Klassen, tuning in once more from Ontario. Rob Woods posted some good news from Greece regarding the fascists there. I'll have to have a look at that later, mate. Thanks for that. Across the tracks, Wednesday night, We Are the Pirates. That's right, Cohen. Bernard Herrmann is who we sampled. I like this one. It's interesting, the grime guys really like these sort of dramatic psycho stroke opera stabs and over the top sounds. Is indeed pretty cool. That is, I believe, from Psycho, isn't it? Or Vertigo, Sven Synthetic says. To be quite honest, I can't even quite remember where I sampled it from. 3, 4.
Mix a little bit of with a little bit of Spring a little bit of with a little bit of Mix a little bit of with a little bit of Give a little bit of with a little bit of Mix a little bit of with a little bit of Spring a little bit of a little bit of with a little bit of Give a little bit of with a little bit of
Todd, the mighty Todd Dockstatter. See if I can do some live sampling here. Recording out. 4 bars. Stabs. We have the KRS beat on 1 and the stabs. Here we go. 3, 4. Now I've recorded that. Mixed down, so we can do internal recording and remix on the fly. I don't even have that anymore.
Mix a little bit of Give a little bit of with a little bit of
Yeah, 3, 4. It's like a freeform pack where I put in, this one's called Hot Chip, so you know where that's from. Two, 3, 4. Just having fun. No idea what I'm doing. 3, 4. Thank you, Rashid Rashman. Good to have you here, mate. Taking it somewhere else. This is on Ninja Tune. This is Offshore, East Coast Capital Connect. Yeah. So I am. That's very interesting, Anna. Anna Florencia is saying that she and her husband used Ninja Jam as literal cognitive rehab from a brain injury. They've come to the office to 20 new tracks he'd made the night before. Great. Okay, Dinny to Space Lab, please. Dinny to Space Lab. Try and do a bit more video mixing. I kind of run out of material as I didn't have time to prepare the show fully this week. I mean, to the not being very well. But keep rocking for a little bit longer. Nice to see you here, party people. For your nice messages in the chat. Okay, I think what I'll do to catch my breath for a minute is play a little video. Yes, I know what I want to play actually. I know it's gone black. Normal service will be resumed shortly. 2, 3, 4. Zenning it out. Let's where's it gone? Yes, this is a superb film.
Moi, je
Just
m'appelle
watch
Bastien.
this.
Mamie
Last
au
week,
vent. C'est ma
highly
grand-mère.
recommended.
Et la mariée, c'est ma mère. Elle a eu 3 maris. Résultat, j'ai 6 demi-frères et sœurs ou presque, 4 papas et 4 mamans.
7 enfants, oui. Il y en a 2 à moi, 3 à mon ex-femme et 1 à l'ex.
On déménage en moyenne 3 fois par semaine. On profite de personne.
Oscar, qu'est-ce que tu fais là?
Semaine paire, je suis là, semaine impaire, je suis pas là.
Elliot, tu vas chez ta mère demain?
Fais attention. Oui,
T'as la batterie dans le téléphone?
oui, je tourne, maman.
T'as ton sandwich?
Oui, c'est bon,
Tu me réponds pas, idiote! Je t'aime!
J'en ai marre de jamais savoir où je dors.
Tu sais où ton père range les clés de l'appart de ta grand-mère?
Ah ouais.
Un appart dans lequel on tient tous les enfants.
Il suffit de faire croire aux uns qu'on est chez les autres.
Et où sont les enfants? Combien de temps avant que les parents réalisent qu'on a disparu? Top. Alors voilà, on a pris les choses en main. À partir de maintenant, c'est vous, les parents, qui viendrez habiter chez nous, ici, à tour de rôle.
Bien sûr.
On a besoin d'un père et d'une mère, chaque soir et le week-end.
Bastien, tu dépasses les bornes, hein?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bordel?
Chacun d'entre vous a reçu une copie par mail.
Je ne m'en sors pas avec cette organisation.
Et bah maintenant tu sais ce que c'est? T'as vraiment assuré, mec.
Ouais, je sais.
Elliot, tu viens de ta merde, passe-toi! Vous allez droit dans le mur avec vos conneries. Elle a pris la poubelle.
Ouais.
Ça a l'air bien, vous êtes bien là.
Putain, mais sans déconner, c'est quoi cette famille là?
J'en peux plus de cet appartement. Écoutez, je vais vous donner un petit conseil. Démerdez-vous!
I can highly recommend that film. We Are Family. Get it on Netflix. And sweet, really sweet, funny, and heartwarming, and original,
From back streets we walking to the sun. Dawn's just now breaking, days just begun. Across continents with the click of my fingers. So that she is, she's just
the book.
This islander. From mother to daughter, father to son, what we teach our children, what we pass on. Can our hearts just embrace all the changes we're facing? Nomadic migration, the birth of new nation. This islander, is the beauty within us we're scared to lose. Fighting it out on the evening news by claiming that all there's just nothing to gain. Is it harder to share and suffer the pain? Gotta come back to earth, come back to earth, come back to earth. This islander.
Unexpected ending there. So that was from Sound Mirrors from 2006 by Cold Cut. And okay, Denny's in the place. Let's get something going. Okay, let's move over to... Yeah, here we go. Turn the link on so we're in sync. And I'm going to play this modular analog house tempo pack. Here we go. the camera. Wednesday night, the Sounds of the Pirate TV sign-ups to sign-ups across the tracks with myself, Matt Black, and Dinny on the visual mix. Sending much love out to each and every one tuning in. Live electronic improvisation on Jam Pro and a bit of DJing mixed in. This one is a Ski Mask, favourite of mine. That's alright, Electro Elvis, putting your son to bed and a nice cuddle, and why not have a little snooze as well. Thank you, Julian. All the best wishes to you as well. And Mr. Lyndon DJ with some nice cat bottom icons. Thank you, Morris. Yeah, it's sounding good. see what other packs we can dial up here. That's a nice looking craft, isn't it? I wouldn't mind one of those. Shower thoughts for the day, collected by Callum. You literally changed the world the moment you were born. Yeah, that's a nice thought. We all live in 4 timelines. What we think we're going to do, what we wish we were going to do, what we actually do, and what people expect us to do. That was a bit naughty. Slurping back into some more jam action. This is one of the packs I think that's free with the app called Can You Believe It too. Where's the cat videos, babe? Nikolai said he provided some cat videos. No, there was one called Cat. Hi there, Mr. Lyndon DJ from Seattle. Getting Pirate TV in the afternoon. And we've got the cross-species sign-ups to sign-ups going on here with Bob Cattock's dog Bilbo. Hopefully digging the beats. there, Lotang. Yeah, now we got some cat action there. Thank you, Craig Ward. Well, Anna, if you find some nice cat videos that would be suitable, you can ping them our way. We all like a nice cat video. Olive meowed at her bow on the phone today without realising it. Yeah, we do quite a lot of meowing here, actually, Olive. I think, actually, we might collapse it down. And yeah, I think we're going to end it a bit early this week because I haven't had time to put stuff together owing to being a bit poorly, and I'm feeling a bit wobbly right now, so I think we'll wrap it. And dial back to our camera where we can say a fond good night. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll return hopefully on full power next week for Pirate TV. It's a real privilege to be able to do this, and thank you everyone for tuning in, your good vibes and chat, and have a wonderful week. Take care. It's a crazy world out there, but we've got music, art, and funky connections. Okay, and as we say, we click on there, and then we do one more, and we say peace. Much love, everyone.